Okay, hello friends. I would like to share with you my little morning routine, kind of my feel-good stretches, just help me get in the right frame of mind and heart and just breath. It's relaxing, but it's also kind of energizing and just centering. So I just spread out a mat and I'm gonna get comfy here on the floor in the shape of what reminds me of a cross. Ugh. With my arms just out. Okay. Just relax. And just kind of notice like your body just, pressing into the floor. Your head is relaxed, your arms, your wrists, your upper back, lower back, and behind your legs and ankles. Just kind of like let your muscles relax and be present in the space. You're probably going to want to just breathe, like your lungs are probably just going to want to expand and take in a breath. Exhale. And so I'm just reminded of the fact that my old self died with Jesus. So here's our verse. I have been crucified with Christ. I have been crucified with Christ, and I no longer live, but Christ lives in me. The life I live in the body, I live by faith in the Son of God, who loved me and gave himself for me. That's Galatians 2:20. And then this one is also that I like to do with it. Since then, you have been raised with Christ. So you died with him, buried with him. This is to remember that part. Then we're raised with him. Since then, we are raised with Christ. Just let your arms, just let your let your bones lift up your arms until your hands come together, palm to palm. Since then, you have been raised with Christ. Set your heart on things above, where Christ is seated at the right hand of God. Just picture him with your mind's eye, eyes of your heart, seated at the right hand of God, where you're seated with him. Set your minds on things above, for you died, and just let your palms just kind of float open and your arms float down to remind you of the death. You died, and your life is now hidden with Christ in God. Again, lift up. When Christ, who is your life, appears, bring your palms together, focus. You also will be revealed with him in glory. You can make this an I. When Christ, who is my life, appears, I also will be revealed with him in glory. Put to death, therefore. Let your arms, your palms float apart and your arms float down. Put to death, therefore, whatever belongs to your earthly nature: anger, rage, malice, slander, and filthy language from your mouth, and so on. That's not you, my friends. I'm just gonna like move into the sequence, okay? So we're just gonna start with some gentle circles of the head. Just picture your chin kind of going in a little circle in the other direction. Now I'm gonna just let my head go to one shoulder. Just rest on one side. And to the center. And to the other side. And to the center. I think I usually go both directions twice. Seems like you can go a little further the second time. And the other way. Okay. I'm just picturing starting from the top of my head and kind of moving down the body. So the next is shoulders. So I'm going to take my hands to my shoulders. I'm going to bring my elbows down, meet in the middle, across my body, and up and over in a big circle. Bringing my wrists across my ears, my hands across my ears, and down again. 2, breathe along the way. 3, because it kind of naturally opens out your lungs. Exhale as you come down. 4, and you see as I bring my arms, my hands across my ears, I think it's like hitting the pressure points. It just feels good. All right. At this point, what do we do? I think what I do at this point, it just changes. It's not like exact, but let's push up. So your fingers are toward your head. And we're just gonna rotate our arms in the socket, kind of like, you know, the windshield wipers in a bus. And just bring your wrists around in a circle. Take a nice deep breath and exhale whenever you feel like it, okay? Right now we're just gonna let our arms drape across our body in a nice big hug. And now let's switch the arm that's on top. We're gonna switch them. Nice hug again. Just let it drape across your body. Ooh, okay. I think one of the things I like to do is this. So like we're gonna press your fingers into the floor for 5 counts really hard. Ready? All 5 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And relax. 2, 3, 4, 5. Press. 2, 3, 4, 5. And relax. 2, 3, 4, 5. And press. 2, 3, 4, 5. And relax. 2, 3. Actually, I think I usually do that before I do this one, because then I just go up there. But before even that one, we do this one. All right. Take a nice deep breath, and as you inhale, fill your lungs with air and open out your hands. And then as you exhale, you're gonna squeeze them into a fist. Okay, yeah, so I usually do that one first, and then this one, and then this one. Okay, and then this one. Now, we're here. Feet on the floor, and we're just gonna drape our legs to one side and our arms to the other, but follow your arms with your head. and reverse the other way. Let's go back. Okay, so we've kind of gone from the top of our head to our, our neck, our shoulders, our arms and our wrists. We kind of have done now our torso with twisting. So now we're gonna kind of do our stretch our hip. We're gonna take one leg, but in order to do it, let's see what we can do. Is just take it up the side and take it with one arm. Bring it up the side if it's easier. Then take it with your knee, with your hand, and just move it around. Breathe. Yeah, and you can just let it back down. And let's take the other leg up from the side and over this way. Gently move it around, let it move around. Just kind of feel that hip socket. And breathe. If you want, bring it down. We could do the other one again. Just come around, take that knee, bring it up. I like to listen to some really nice, just like music while I'm doing this. I tend to listen to Kimberly and Alberto Rivera. I like them. And let it go. Bring this one. Alright, I'm going to bring them both up and just give them a nice big hug. If you want, you can just do this. You just do this. Ah! All right, let's just stretch our toes and our fingertips as far apart as they will go. We're gonna flex and point our toes and our feet. My hands are doing like this at the same time. All right. Now, in order to get up, you might want to just turn over like this, and you can get up like this, or I'm gonna maybe do some stuff this way. Stretch out. I have some exercises I do here, but I'm not going to do them right now. I just wanted you to kind of get the idea about this. And I hope that, well, okay, I'll help you get up. So, roll up. No, let's change the angle here. One thing you can do is like this, stretch up. just support your body with one leg and then breathe. Alright, you're gonna take your toes underneath to get up and just kind of roll back. I'm gonna let my head drop so it's nice and loose, and I'm gonna let my knees stay bent as I roll, tuck my pelvis under and roll up one vertebrae at a time. Okay, that's all for now. That was morning stretches, and I hope that, see, now I'm just feeling so good. All oxygenated and ready to dance, ready to think, ready to go for the day. So be blessed. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day.